Hey, what's going on, guys? This is once again Chubb Stuff from TrickedOutGames, and so before we showed off the character creator of Rock Band 4, but this time we're going to be showing off the new tour mode, which is pretty darn awesome. If you haven't seen the character creator video, you'll be able to get a link at the end of this video, or it'll be in the description. But yes, let's go ahead and get started here on the tour mode. So to start the tour, you want to obviously hit go on a tour. Let's go ahead and do this. And so you can do this as a full band. So we got the band Flamboyance here, which is my goofy band that we're doing with my friends, and then I also have my main band, the Webheads, which I always thought sounded pretty sick. So you can choose your characters of the characters you created, or I guess you can only use created characters. You can't use the computer generated characters. So from here you have the band hub. Now here you can visit the rock shop, which I showed in the character creator video, and customize your character, and then any bandmate can go in and hit this, and then that'll be the character that you customize. Right now I'm just connected, so I'm the only one. There's also the manage band option, and this is how you want to add in stand-ins. So if you want a certain character as a stand-in, like a vocals player, to always be the same vocals character, you can do that. You can also change your band name whenever you want. And I do want to make note that you can't have as many bands as you want. You can see I had 2 bands, but I believe it's pretty much infinite. So unlike Rock Band 3, you can have multiple bands, and so yeah, it's pretty cool. And you can change your band name at any time. At the top right, you can see how many fans you have and how much cash you currently have. So I've been playing it a little bit, haven't gotten too far. Let's go and go to continue career here to show you how this works. So straight off the bat, you'll notice that it looks very similar to Rock Band 2, which is awesome because Rock Band 2's campaign was pretty sick. So you've got a list of cities here you can go to and tour. You unlock more as you progress through the story. I don't have near, I'm not even close to unlocking them all yet. But so basically you can see how many fans you have in each city, and then you can also see if there's a show you can play there. So how this works is you can see all the shows that I can play. So I've completed these 2, but I also have these 2 shows I haven't played yet, and I can play these. It'll give you a quick rundown of the difficulty and how many stars you can get. So basically you want to try to get 5 stars on all the songs during the set list. But yeah, so this one's called a guitar showcase. These probably have songs focused more on guitars, so you can view the set list here. These are the songs it's going to give you. Toys in the Attic by Aerosmith, Violent Shiver. So yeah, pretty cool list here. So in that particular showcase, it chooses the songs for you. Now, based on how you progress through your band, you may choose to be more sort of less corporate of a band, if you will, and you might want to just do more of your own stuff, and that way you'll be able to vote on set lists instead of getting more stuff that's kind of chosen for you. I've chosen the route of getting more money, but you also don't get to choose your songs as much. So on this one, I actually get to vote on songs. So if I were to start this, I would get to basically vote right before the song starts on what I want to play, so that's pretty cool. If you hit the blue button or the blue pad, depending on what instrument you're playing on, you can see your band's history and how far I've progressed. So there's different tours. Each of those circles represents a different tour. So at the end of each tour, you get to make a decision on sort of where you want to take your band next. You get to make those decisions, such as choosing a manager or a van, and stuff like that. So you can see how many of the Rock Band 4 disc songs I've played, and you can see how much gear and stuff I've bought from the rock shop. So that's pretty cool. So it seems that there's a total of 970 stars you can earn in this campaign. So I challenge you to get them all. There's also online leaderboards you can see here. So it looks like SG Lammy is the very top player here on the Xbox One version of Rock Band 4. But of course the game isn't out yet, so there's not too many people on here yet. But there will be very soon by the time you guys are watching this video. So that is a very quick look at the tour mode in Rock Band 4. So, you know, let's go ahead and start a tour just to kind of show you what this will be like. So let's go and hit this. And now this is the choices that I was talking to you about. So it says the studio developing the long-awaited sequel to the classic video game, The Legend of Sword Boy. Wow, I haven't actually seen this yet. That's funny. It's reached out to you. They want Webheads to be featured on the soundtrack and tour and support in the game. So here we can make a choice, but Alejandro learns that a well-respected, if electric artist interested in taking Webheads on tour to help shape the band's raw, almost infantile aesthetic. Choose to tour with the artistic director would mean a new look for the band, but less cash. So you can kind of go with an artist to give your band more cash, but you can also get better rock shop items with this guy. Or I can do the video game thing and earn more cash and play that's pre-lit in the set list. So I could get that choice. You know what, off the top of my head, I kind of want to earn more cash. I don't really care about the pre-lit in the set list. I'm trying to learn new songs, so let's go ahead and choose the video game. And you can sort of see it now. It'll go on to the next tour dot, and it'll say back in the game. You chose the soundtrack for The Legend of Sword Boy 2. Clearly not The Legend of Zelda. The Unceasing Dialogue Edition. Wow, this is... see, they got a ton of good writing here. So if you go ahead and hit continue here, you'll be able to see the shows that are going to be within that tour. And it makes you wait at the screen for a while. Hopefully they patch that out. But now we can go ahead and choose the city, New York. and then it gives us those songs because it said I wouldn't be able to choose the song, so we'll have to play Light Up the Night by Proto Men and Follow You Down by Gin Blossoms. But anyway, that is a quick look at the career mode. We're not actually going to play a gig here, but so basically once you get into the songs, it works very much like the normal shows mode. And yeah, that has been a quick look at tour mode. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more music game content, including a lot more Rock Band 4. Please tell me what else you want to see in the comments, because I'm up for anything. I'll show you Quick Play, I'll show you the music store, I'll show you anything you guys want. And be sure to follow us on Twitter for even more instant updates, and I'll see you guys later.